Cheers and welcome to Bitter Reality Brewing. Yes, it's BrewDog's Hazy Jane clone on the Pinter. Drew's here.
Hey, free beer. Right?
Free beer, and this is free beer. I'm gonna have some fun with you right now, and I'm gonna read the description that they gave me on the back of this thing. I wish I could write like this. I mean, this is like poetry, but about beer. Now, tasting notes, hazy, tropical, stone fruit, low bitterness. I'm going to disagree a little bit, not much, but a little bit, because I have tasted it a little bit. But here's how the Pinter describes it, and this is like poetry about beer. A luscious brew that envelopes your senses in a cloud of tropical delight. Yeah. The hazy golden orange ale pours with a fragrant bouquet of ripe mango, pineapple, and juicy passion fruit. The mouthfeel is incredibly smooth and silky, as waves of tropical fruit flavors wash over your palate. A subtle hop bitterness is present, but takes a backseat to the vibrant, juicy notes that dominate each sip. Can you imagine telling that to another guy at a brewery? He'd look at you like you're crazy. Yeah, I do wish I could write like that. It's very, very elegant. It's a really cool description. I do appreciate it a lot, but yeah, no. I'm gonna say it's good, and we're gonna go about it right now. We're gonna do a taste test and explain what we think about it. So I'm gonna let Drew pour. Remember on the Pinter, you don't pull it all the way forward, you just open enough to pour your glass.
Yeah, nice description, just a little much.
Yeah, it's like reading a whole book to understand something that could have been done in like, you know what? It's like having a meeting that something should have been in an email.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hitting the word count in your essay.
Yeah, trying to hit your word count. Okay, it's time to add the hopper. So this is really the center, and sorry about the voice. Yeah. So you open this. It's sealed. This is what it looks like. Okay. You open not the gas piece, but the little bottom one. Okay, I'll show a picture somewhere so you can see it. You open that up. Take it off. Don't forget to wash it before you put it back. There's a little tiny seal in here. This was pretty tight last time when I did the Punk IPA. So you may have to turn it really tight. Yeah, it's very snug. And turn it all the way. You can see the little lips hit the edge, so you can't overturn it. I guess you could if you worked really hard at it. Yeah, it looks like most of the hop matter went down. Still see a little bit sitting up there. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. This is what I did with the Punk IPA, although not as much went down the first time, is I'm gonna take this, put it in the cold crash for a day. Then when I pull this off, I'll pull that off because it creates a little bit of suction and it'll pull any remaining hop matter in there out, or extract, should we say. So yeah, if you have the room in your fridge for one day is great because it helps really force all that trub down into the bottom container before you remove it. And that's it. We'll resume with the taste test. Damn, you could have pulled a little more if you wanted, but you don't have to. I know we've been taste testing quite a bit.
Well,
okay.
I didn't really get any head out of that, but probably because I poured it
I did,
funny.
because I go like this.
Yeah, well, you said don't pull it all the way forward.
Well,
I'm always like, I don't know what that means.
There you go. And sorry if I sound a little weird. I'm getting over being very ill. So, but yeah, there it is. Nice hazy as expected.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell you straight up,
Ooh.
I smell lots of citrus. I taste lots of citrus. Orange and grapefruit, and I did not see that in here.
It smells like
But I get the mango.
like Welch's passion fruit juice with like a little bit of citrus in it.
A little bit of a reach, because I used to live on that stuff
No, it
when I
smells
was a
like
kid. I love that stuff.
That's what it smells like to me. Could be the stone fruit, I guess, but like.
Yeah, and I get the passion fruit when I taste it. I taste a little pineapple on the palate. The mango I smell with a lot of citrus, but I also get notes of citrus, and I mean orange and a hint of grapefruit, very mild grapefruit.
That's what it is, it's the mango.
But I get it.
That's
yeah, mango is definitely there. Mango is definitely there. I can't tell you that I like this better than BrewDog because I don't normally buy the BrewDog Hazy Jane in a can. I will say I like this. I don't know about the BrewDog's Hazy Jane in a can because I don't buy it.
It's a little more bitter than I expected based on the description.
Yeah, but it's a nice bitter. It does take a backseat. I'm not gonna say it's dominant. Like they said, it's not dominant.
Yeah, it's not dominant. But it does kind of hit on that back end.
Yeah, I get a little in the front and in the back. And this is the hop. I will tell you that this time when I put it in, the majority of it went down after I put it in let cold crash. When I went to pull it off, I didn't have to pull the fermentation piece off to get the rest of it. It was gone. I opened it up, take it off, and then I pulled that piece. It was empty. It did as expected. On the Punk IPA, I had to pull that to get the rest of it. And here you go.
It is very, very smooth. It smells good.
Yeah, it's got a nice aroma. It definitely has a little bit of grassy smell in there that you would normally get from like a Centennial hop or something. And I got the Punk IPA here. Okay, that's starting to get funky. It's starting to get really grassy. And so I guess as it ages, it does not age well. This is from the Punk IPA. It's been sitting up there for a couple of weeks, maybe a month. So we definitely don't want to smell that no more, but yeah. I'm gonna say a huge success. If you have a chance, I have seen that these are out of stock. I don't know if they're getting more or if because it was a limited release. Sometimes you gotta grab it while grabbing's good, otherwise you get left out. I know I've been left out before. Spent a little bit more and bought stuff later when it came back a second time or a third time and was more expensive, but hey, I got it. But yeah, if you like a hazy and you're not into hard hazy, this is a great hazy. It's a nice, smooth hazy. It's got a lot of flavor.
The mouthfeel is actually, like it says, like very smooth.
Yeah, it's very smooth. It's got a light silkiness to it. It's not overly bitter. It definitely has a bite of bitter though. It's not a non-bitter. But yeah, it's a great IPA. I am not a big hazy fan, and I definitely think it's a really good IPA.
Same.
Cheers.